Howdy folks, I'm Austin BMX with DRB Studios. Welcome back to the channel, or welcome to the channel. Of course, if you're new around here, do consider subscribing to the channel, and if you go on to like this video, or it helps you in either way, make sure you hit that like button. Today is the first video in a series that we are doing to showcase the DRB and how to get started in 2024. New Year just happened. We have a new update in DRB 1.0, so wanted to create a series to showcase how to get started, what to do when you start, and other great features we have in the server. So sit back, enjoy, time to create. Today we're going to be doing a simple run through what to expect when you start playing in the Dakota River Bend, and some good tips on how to start and make some money. It's going to be pretty easy. As you can see, I got a couple characters here. We're going to start a new adventure though, as most of you will do when you create and first join. So if we go down to start new adventure, it'll just ask us for our first name. Of course, our character creator and selector is controller friendly, so you can use controller or you can use keyboard and mouse and type in here as well. We're going to do Bob Smith. You know, nice and basic, pretty easy. Let's even see if Bob Smith is even available. Yeah, let's do Bob Smith. And it's checking for us, and it looks like Bob Smith is not available. A little too basic. Let's try something a little different. Frank Toole. Looks like Frank Toole's available. That's a little better. Now we'll get dropped over into the character creator screen. This one currently, at the time of this recording, is not controller friendly. Hopefully in the future we'll have that available for everyone to use controller here. So we'll grab our mouse. We're going to stay a male. We're just going to stick with pretty much everything basic, really. We're actually just going to go probably just do a few different things to make them look a little different, you know. Just a couple quick things right here. You can spend as much time as you want in here and get some pretty intricate stuff as well. We'll change to like we got to have ginger hair. I mean, that's what we are. Let's see. We'll at least throw a nice beard on there as well and go to dark ginger as well, or just regular ginger. Perfect. That looks great. Give ourselves a little bit of a 5 o'clock shadow. Maybe not quite that big, like that. And we'll just go through all this and do save and close. That looks fine. There we go. And our adventure awaits. We should drop into the clothing section now, which should allow us to pick some clothes, as here you go. Just heard the money come through as well. As you can see, we got $125 on us right now. In the future, we do want to adjust this so that you can get a free beginner outfit, a few to choose from. Right now, you do have to buy your own clothes. We do recommend going through all the clothes. There are quite a lot that are expensive, but a lot that are pretty cheap as well. Let's just start with the basic stuff. Let's just get ourselves a shirt. Let's see. This is controller friendly as well, so you're aware. Let's see. Let's go down through shirts. That one's 75 bucks. So you just got to go through here. These are $12. The $12 shirt here, not too bad. Here's 8. Oh, maybe, I don't know why that one's not working very well. It's kind of it's an undershirt. That's why. You know, Arthur's shirt's going to be gold, of course, right? Let's go through, see if we can find. Looks like it might be going back to the $12. Here's a nice $18 shirt. That's not too bad for a shirt, right? 18 bucks. Let's go ahead and let's see. Let's just pick a nice red shirt. There we go. We'll buy that. 18 bucks. There we go. We got it. Then we'll go back and get ourselves some pants. Pants were up here a little bit. See if we can find some nice cheap pants. Some overalls. Those aren't too bad. They're $11 here. You know, cheap pants are going to look like crap, right? But that's what you do when you start out. Let's see. I don't really like those ones. I think there's a couple more that aren't quite high waters in here somewhere. Maybe like some $20 pants. There's quite a lot, you know. There you go. Let's see. Those are 11 bucks. That's not too bad. They got some patches in them. We'll stick with those probably until we can afford some more here and get some little nicer stuff, which we'll be able to do in this video. Actually, these aren't too bad. I know it looks kind of weird right here right now, but they should layer in once we actually get loaded in. So we'll hopefully We'll do these right here. Those look pretty good. Now we just need ourselves some shoes. And then we'll be good to go. So let's go down. We definitely don't want to be barefoot. Let's find some boots. Where's the boots at? Are they even called boots? Can't even remember now. Of course they're called boots. Let's see. $8. There we go. See? Look at that. There's even a whole bunch of different kinds. Let's go with black. Black boots, $8. Bam, there we go. We now have $86 left. We can hit back. Let's go ahead and save this outfit as well, just so we have it saved already while we're in here. We'll save current. We'll just call it default. You can name it as anything you want. Just like that. Default and accept. There we go. Now we have a default outfit we can put on anytime we want. And there we go. See, look, the pants fixed. That's a nice outfit right there. Only cost us, what was that? $40? Not too bad, right? I like it. I like it. Let's go ahead and hit back. We'll hit back again. And this will take us out of the clothing menu, and we'll get spawned into a random local telegram office. Looks like we're in Rhodes. That's where we're at right now. We're in Rhodes right now. It's going to take a little bit for everything to load in because I'm not quite sure if I remember where you are when you're in that clothing menu. But it definitely wasn't anywhere near Rhodes. So we're in Rhodes now. Not too bad. We got $86 on us. We can access that by hitting down on the D-pad or left alt. It should bring up your menu here and show you how much money you have up there in the top left. You can use the command show cash if you want that to show up on your screen in your HUD all the time. I don't like that. I like a nice clean HUD. I'm actually going to adjust some of that stuff right now, to be honest. I do like a nice clean HUD. So we'll make our way over to the government services menu and save all this stuff. But for right now, I'm going to use command swap map. This is going to change my map a few times. I do like no map like that. That's my favorite way to play. I think it makes the HUD look really clean. If I ever want to see the map, all I got to do is hit down on the D-pad or left alt, and it should pop up like that. Maybe a couple times. There we go. Now it's working right. It resynced itself. See that? Shows the map there. It should throw my icons down there like that, and I can kind of see my map. Let's go ahead and see what do you do now? Like, what's the first thing you do? Well, you can hit B or left or right on the D-pad here, and you can open up your satchel. And the first thing you have is a welcome package right there. That's the new thing in the server is now you get a welcome package when you first start. So we will right click and open this, and we'll get a whole bunch of stuff. We got 5 meat pies, 1 wilderness fire, 1 tinder box, 2 wood logs or 3 wood logs, a hunting knife, a bow and arrow, and some arrows and a ferro rod and cake and a cash voucher. Gee, we got a whole bunch of stuff. That's great to see. That's fantastic. If you open our inventory now, you can see all this stuff. We have some food to keep us alive for a little while. Got a little bit of water. We definitely want to watch that stuff. We got ourselves a wilderness fire we can place down. And we have enough stuff, I believe, in here. We have a tinder box, a ferro rod, and some wood to actually build one fire. So we actually can build one fire with what you get here. After that, you're going to have to go find yourself some wood. We have our slice of Dakota cake. We'll save that when we're really hungry. We have a cash voucher. We'll go ahead and head over to the bank next so we can experience that and see how much money we get from that. We do have a hunting knife to skin some animals, and we have a bow and arrow and some arrows. Let's go ahead and equip our bow. That should have equipped that for us. As you can see, it's on our back now. If we open our weapon wheel, it should show right there. We have 0 arrows now because it did give us arrows as well. We'll go ahead and load that. That should have gave us 40 arrows, as you could see there. Now we have 40 arrows in us. We should have no more arrows anymore in our satchel. There we are. Let's go ahead and make sure we're watching our food and drink. Let's go over to the bank and cash in this cash voucher because that's the first thing we should do. We're in Rhodes here, so the bank is going to be right over here. Not too bad. Looks like it just got dark as well. I think the server is about ready to restart here in a little while as well. So we'll have to cut this video off. Me recording anyways. We'll cut it off, and then we will pop back in when the server restarts and get back to recording. But look at that. Within the first, how long have we been recording now? like 10 minutes. Yeah, we didn't spend too much time in our actual time doing anything with the character creator. But, hey, we got in pretty dang easy. Got ourselves a pretty nice looking outfit. And we're good to go. Go over to the bank. We'll open up the bank. Just like that. And, oh, that's why the problem is I got my up arrow stuck. I got to get a new keyboard. It's ridiculous. If we go down to cash and vouchers, this should check our inventory for any vouchers that we have. Checking your vouchers. Please wait. As you can see, it says there. It's just going through and running through our inventory and checking. Taking a little bit of time, you know. We like to make everybody wait on stuff. Just what we do, you know. Makes it a little more interactive. Looks like we have one voucher for 25 bucks. We'll go ahead and cash that in. Now, as you can see here, it does say cash in for $22.50. That's because I hit cash all. I'm going to go ahead and hit no on this. Because if I had more than one, it would list them all here. And you could cash them all in at once by doing this option. But there is a fee to that. So we're just going to head, since we only have one, we're just going to cash that in just like that. Hit yes. We cashed in our welcome voucher. We got $25 extra voucher. And now, if we hit down on the D-pad, we have $111. That's pretty dang good. That's good starting money right there, right? There we are. Pretty nice. We also can go into our bank locker, as you can see here. This is the one and only free storage that you have available to you. We can go ahead and put some of our stuff in here. Not really if we need to put any of this stuff in here. But and we'll get stuck in rows. But you could store some of this stuff in here if you want. We'll probably store some stuff later on. We don't really have anything too much right now. But bank storage, you have free storage at every single bank in every town. Each of those are separate from each other. So if you store something on Rhodes, you need to come back to Rhodes and get it. If you store something on Valentine, you need to go to Valentine and get it. Your money at the bank is cumulative, though. So if you put money in the Rhodes Bank, you can access it in the Valentine Bank. Let's go ahead and go over. We don't have anywhere to go right now because we don't have a horse yet. We can try to buy ourselves a horse. We have to get Rhodes is kind of a bad spot to land in, unfortunately. The horse place is pretty far away. Let's take a look at our map, though. That'll give us a little more info on things to do while we're here and how to make some money. If we open our map real quick, there's quite a lot of stuff to do. So in Rhodes, you can see we got the bank. Looks like there's some markets here. We've got a clothing shop. Got the sheriff's office. We got some more markets. We have a job delivery. As you guys can see that. There's job deliveries to do all over the state in different towns. I believe this one's at the cotton mill. We can go do some deliveries over there. Over here, we do have a stable boarding option to get a horse if we had one, but we don't own one. There's a market over there as well. There's a wagon emporium as well to spawn some wagons. We don't have enough money to buy any of that stuff yet. Another good thing is the telegram office and the train stations. We have a bulletin board as well. Parcel service. Sounds like I do hear a train coming in right now as well, which is great. It's awesome to see. We have the butcher. Butcher is good for making some money. You can sell some animals and whatnot. Maybe we'll go do that a little bit with our bow and arrow when we come back in. One of the best things to do as well is to look for some delivery spots in cities as well. If you look over here in Saint Denis, we have this little delivery spot right here, medical delivery. You can make some money doing that delivery there. There is actually a cotton one here as well. We'll probably do that. We'll probably sit around in Rhodes. We'll probably go make some money doing a job delivery here. And then we'll probably do a delivery and get out of Rhodes and go check something else out when the server restarts here in a few minutes. So I'm going to go ahead and jump out now, and I'll see you guys back right here in just a few minutes when we get logged back in. It'll be seamless for you guys, but for me to be a couple minutes. All right, first thing we're going to check out is a couple of things that make some money over here. If we head on over to the cotton mill, there's a few different ways you can make some money. Rhodes is a nice area, little spot to start off here. We got a general store over here. Let's cruise into that real quick so we can showcase a little bit of things inside there as well. The general store has a few small things you can buy from. Well, yep, that guy's going to get some clothes. If we do buy on here, you got a few different things. You got a couple of things of food you can buy, some drinks, some raw meat, which then you can cook at a fire. We also have some blueprints, which we already have this wilderness fire one. We get that one when we start the game. We also can build a wilderness tent. No real use for a wilderness tent other than just having yourself a nice little tent to sit around at outside the wilderness. Maybe in the future there'll be some things that will maybe replenish health if you're sitting at your wilderness tent, things like that. Right now they're really just kind of like a immersive thing. If you don't have yourself a full-on camp, which that could be seen in a different video. That's a little advanced from beginner tutorial, is getting yourself a full-on camp. We're going to go ahead and head over to the mill here. This is the place to make some money while you're in Rhodes. Every city has places to make money, whether it be a delivery or some walking jobs, just some little bit of manual labor. If we go right over here, looks like it's right over here probably. Yep, looks like we can start our work at the cotton mill. We'll go ahead and grab this, and it will just have us do a couple of deliveries. You can see on the mini map down here. As you can see, my map is back as well. That's because I did restart the game. And we have not gone to the government services menu to save our defaults on that. So right now we do have to do the swap map command again, and we'll probably do that after we do this delivery a couple times. So we just go over to where it is on the map right there and hit finish work, and we'll make ourselves $6. Now, you know, it isn't too much. We did just rank up though as well. It's pretty easy to get your first level of rank. We can actually put some money in the bank now as well. You cannot put money in the bank until you're over level 1. Now we can put ourselves some money in the bank pretty easily now if we need to. Keeping money in the bank is a good way to not have it robbed from you, either by other players or even by NPC ambushes. Any money that you have on you can be stolen. So we'll just go do a couple of these deliveries. Looks like this one's over here. Get ourselves a little bit more extra money, and then we'll go do ourselves a cotton delivery. You do have the ability during these deliveries to actually get some cotton items as well as a reward. So sometimes you can get yourself a little bit of stuff as well. But before we have an actual job in the server, this is the easiest way to make a little bit of money here, so you can survive and live off of. So we'll go ahead and do this for a few more minutes. All right, as you can see, we just leveled up again, getting a little bit of XP here. We got $136 now, not too bad. These deliveries give you a little bit of money. We're going to go ahead and do a driving delivery for the wagon here. This actually will give us a little more money. So let's go ahead and see what we have the options to do. Now, you can choose where you want to deliver this stuff to based on a few different criteria. If we open this up, we can see we can go just down to Saint Denis and make a little bit of money. We can go to Annesburg, make a little more. I wanted to go to Valentine. That's $34. Blackwater, Valentine's actually pretty good. Blackwater is a little less than Valentine. That's because these delivery distances are based on a straight line. And a straight line from Rhodes to Blackwater, as far as distance goes, is quite short because of the lake. Yeah, we have to drive there, so we had to go around the lake. But unfortunately, it's not a driving distance. It's straight line, point-to-point vectors. So we could go all the way down to McFarland's Ranch. That's a pretty good one. But I kind of want to be in a spot where we have good other things to do. So let's go ahead and go to Valentine because that's good. It's got some good stuff there we wanted to showcase. So that'll make us $34. So let's go ahead and start that. I should let us borrow this wagon real quick. It also says that we are borrowing a deluxe utility wagon. That's kind of a good hint because some people were like, hey, what kind of wagon do I need to buy to make my own deliveries? Because you do make more money if you do your own deliveries with your own wagon. But you might not know what wagon to use for which delivery. So the best thing to do is just to borrow a wagon and do a delivery, because now we know that this is the wagon we need if we ever want to do our own deliveries. So we'll go ahead and drive our way over to Valentine. From roads, it's not too bad. If you're new to Red Dead itself, the map is quite large, but you can use your map there, and you can get pretty much anywhere you want. Once we get out of town, I am going to get my bow and arrow back on my back. That way we maybe can do a little bit of hunting on our way, which would be great, to be able to get some items to sell once we get somewhere else as well. Let's go ahead and do that now. Let's go ahead and stop here and get our bow and arrow out. That's it right there. We'll go ahead and equip that. Now, it should already have our arrows on it. There they are right there. We have 40 arrows. We can't use this on our wagon, unfortunately. Actually, it might be able to if we hop off and back on. We should be able to use a long arm. We can't. Yeah, sometimes long arms, when you're driving, aren't really being able to use too much on wagons. So it looks like if we want to do any hunting, we'll have to hop off this wagon. We'll go ahead and cruise our way over to Valentine. On the way, we'll do a few different stops. Like, as you can see right here, this is a player's market. Go ahead and check this out real quick. Something to do. Not sure what this market's selling. We walk up to it here. We should get ourselves a prompt. We do. It's called Green Devil's Market. Shout out to Green Devil's Market. We'll go ahead and check and open the shop. See what they're selling real quick. Looks like they sell some dairy products and some farm products. They do have a lot of stuff in the kit. It looks like they have some cigarettes and tobacco as well. And they have some provisions. Ooh, they got some berry water. Maybe we'll go ahead and buy a berry water from them. Just to give them a little bit of business there. There we go. Got ourselves some berry water. Looks like they do offer a way to craft as well. I love when markets actually put down stuff that people actually can use, because we should be able to use this. This is a deluxe crafting station. Allows us to craft lots of different things. And it's a deluxe one, so it's a little quicker. It's a little faster in the crafting timeline. But if we had anything, we could craft some stuff. But unfortunately, we don't. I love when market owners actually put down usable stuff that allows other people to come by and hang out and use their stuff. All right, we're going to go ahead and cruise over to Valentine. It's going to be a little while. I'll talk to you guys here shortly. I did want to bring up and mention, you guys can see the wagon durability icon above me. As you can see, it now has gone down a little bit. That does affect the money that you do receive from these deliveries. It is a difference between starting durability and ending durability. So unfortunately, we did start with 100%. So we have lost a little sliver there. We may lose a couple dollars in our delivery. Best thing to do is to kind of like not bang your wagon around a little bit, like drive over this, you know, and a little nicer. So we're going to go ahead and slow down a little bit and make sure that we don't lose any more durability on this, because we can make as much money as we can. Oh, since we just saw that smoke right there, and you guys can see it disappearing, that is a random encounter. It could be a magnitude of different things. Since the smoke just ended, it usually means that it is either in cooldown now, or someone just got to it and they activated it for themselves. I do know what that one is. We won't spoil it for anybody else. If you do see those smokes anywhere in the county or around the state, I would recommend going and checking them out. Be careful though, because there are some that may be dangerous. So make sure you're aware of that. Oh, as we say, there's another one right over there. Unfortunately, I don't want to lose this money here, so we're going to go ahead and not fly over that way. We're going to get this wagon delivered. Looks like we have someone doing a little bit of cow herding here at their camp. Now, one of the best ways to get a horse when you first start out is to get a wild horse and bring it back into town. Maybe we'll do that. Maybe we will get one of these horses if we get this wagon delivered. We'll walk back over here. All right, looks like we've made it to our destination. All we got to do is finish job here. Get ourselves $33. I do believe that's about $5 less than what we expected due to that little sliver that we've lost. It's always good to take your time. Now we have $164. Not too shabby. Not too shabby. And we can go buy ourselves a pistol as well. Actually, I forgot how much a varmint rifle is. Let's go see how much that is. We'll probably stick with the bow for now until we get a little more money. Let's go ahead and walk over into town, though. We'll see how much these basic guns cost at the gun store. If there's any gunsmith in town, we probably can talk to them and see if they have anything. Actually, they might have some stuff over at the shop here. We can go ahead and go into the gun store and see what we have. Now, the gun store is going to have two locations to buy stuff from. Going to have the government store, which is this guy here. And he sells pretty basic stuff. We got the cattleman revolver, varmint rifle, carbon repeater. He's got some basic ammo. He's got basic stuff that we can use here. Actually, we'll probably buy a lasso. It's probably a good idea. Let's go ahead and check the player-driven market first. See if there's anything over here. It should be over here. There we are. Furious Firearms. Let's see. Let's see what they got. They got lots of melee stuff, tools, and we got some weapons. Anything basic. Varmint. Ooh, $69. He's selling varmint rifle for cheaper than the gun store over there. That's great. We might come back and get that after we get some more money. Anything else that's low? They got another one, $69. That's cheaper than them. I was hoping maybe he had some lassos as well, but he doesn't. So we'll go ahead and buy ourselves a lasso just so we have that. Let's go ahead and buy that. There we go. Got ourselves a lasso. Perfect. We really need to equip this, so if we go into our inventory and hit equip, it should equip that for us now. It should show up over here. Like that. Definitely don't want to walk around with that in our hand, though. Kind of looks a little intimidating. Let's go ahead and head on out. We don't have any transportation yet. Let's go get ourselves a horse. On our way that way, though, let's go ahead and walk over here. We can do ourselves a little bit of a delivery, make a couple bucks on our way out of town. While you're in town, also, it's always best to know a couple of the icons that are down here below our map. We have our population icon, which you can see is fairly large, about half size population. That will change colors, gradually get yellow, orange, and red. When it does get red, it definitely means to leave the area. Those areas are fairly large, not just for a town. It all just depends on how many players are in that specific area. Unfortunately, this game has a set number of players that can be in one area or starts to act funny. So definitely watch that icon so you don't have any unwanted issues. If you hit left on the D-pad or J on the keyboard, it'll allow you to change your voice range. You can even go away to a mute range, so you can actually mute your mic that way as well if you're not using push to talk. We can do whisper. As you can see, a little flash of light shows up as well to kind of show you how far your range is. It works a lot better at night. You can see that. It's kind of faint right now. Allows you to kind of see where you're at. We're going to put ours back to normal, though, because that's about the best thing to be. And I have my mic muted anyway, so it's not lighting up. If I did unmute my mic when I was talking and it was active, it should show up green to allow you to be able to see that. Maybe when we get out of town, we will showcase that as well. We're going to go ahead and head towards that hill in front of us. Maybe do a little hunting on the way if we see anything. This is a pretty populated area, though, so there might not be too many animals around. It is pretty full space. We're actually going to look for some horses because I want to try to capture myself a wild horse, bring it back here to town so I can buy papers for it, and then we can ride around. We do have the default basic Red Dead Eagle Eye activated as well. You can activate that the same way you do in base game. This will allow you to kind of see animal trails or plants in the game. I don't see anything right now at all. When we get up here on the hill, maybe we can see a little more stuff. Do need to make sure you always watch your food and water there. You don't want to die out here in the wilderness. And I'm terrible at watching that, so let's make sure we eat ourselves just one of these pies real quick. Now you can kill yourself some animals, cook the meat to eat, and you can gather water from any body of water. So that is pretty easy to stay healthy. I just got to make sure that you do that. Now, you can get food like we just ate right now, one of those meat pies. That is a food you can get from a chef. As you can see now, we do have gold rings. That means that currently our food and water is degrading at half the given rate for the next few minutes, as those are gold. So it's always better to eat quality food. Ooh, there's a horse. Rather than quantity. So it is good to go buy food from chefs as they give you a little better stuff. There's a horse over there, as you can see. It is a basic horse. It's a Kentucky Saddler. I'll go ahead and try to get that horse. Now, there are a few different ways you can tame horses. We're going to kind of just walk up on this thing a little bit. If we focus on it in the next few minutes, or seconds, really, we can calm it down and get close to it. Now, the one hard thing with the game is we are pretty new in the server. Fairly new, really new. So, as you can see, our health and stamina are really low. And that's what helps you get these horses. So we'll hopefully have a good thing. So as you can see now, we can focus on the horse. We should just be able to call it. And then we'll be able to calm it down a little bit here. We may have a sync issue as well. It might not even care where even... Oh, there it goes. Oh, see? There it ran off. Well, that's not going to do it very well. We'll see if we can get a little closer to it and calm it down a little bit. If not, we might have to resort to using the old lasso, which really didn't want to have to do. Oh, there's another horse up here, actually. We should have called this horse. Hello, horsey. Well, that didn't go too well. As you saw, we found ourselves a horse, but it threw us off of it and down a freaking cliff. We definitely don't want to die while we're out here. Let's see if we can get this horse wrangled up. Maybe a little bit harder than we expected here. Thought I heard one over here as well. Where's that horse at? Over here somewhere. Oh, there's the... Oh, there, both of them are down there. Oh, you want some of this, buddy? Come here. Alright, see if we can stay on this horse without getting fall off. Watch the calm button, watch the calm button. Calm it down, calm it down, calm it down. Dang it! We almost had it. Let's try again. Come back here. Alright. Calm down, calm down. There we go. We got it in the calm phase now. Calm. Oh, come back! We got it in the calm phase now. We're starting to build trust with it. We gotta watch this prompt really closely. Because you gotta hit it just right. See, as soon as that pops up, you gotta hit that thing before you lose it. Just take it slow. Nice and easy. It's freaking out. Calm it down again. That's pretty good. We're pretty close now. We may wait just again and see if we get one more calm. Oh, we got Pat. We're going to get Pat. We got it. We got it calmed. All right, so we'll go ahead and mount this horse, and hopefully it will allow us to ride it, and it'll be calm. Come on, calm down. Calm down, calm down, calm down, calm down, calm down, calm down, calm down. All right, we got it. One tamed horse, as you can see up there. Whew, that was a close one. But there we go. We got ourselves a horse. Takes a little bit of work. Definitely easier to just buy a horse from the stable or talk to a horse trainer. They might have a good deal for you. We don't have much money right now, though, so we're just going to get our first horse this way. We'll definitely, once we get some more money, buy a really good horse, all trained up from a horse trainer. Or we'll use a horse trainer and allow them to train this horse for us. Go ahead and ride ourselves into town. We're going to have to go to the horse fence and buy some papers for this horse before we lose it. There are many horse fences around the state. You can check all those by using your map and going to the index. The one here in Valentine is here inside of this barn. Pretty sure there's one in Emerald. There's one near Blackwater. Pretty sure there's one out near Saint Denis as well. Can't really remember where it is. But we have to go talk to Clay here. Just bring a horse inside the stall. And then talk to Clay. Should open a menu for you. We can either sell it for $21 or we could buy this horse for $28 and get papers. That's a pretty good price for this horse. We'll go ahead and buy some papers for $28. We're going to add a name to it. Now make sure you actually type a name here or you have some issues. We're going to call this horse Butters. We've created papers for the horse, Kentucky Saddler. Now we need to go over to the horse stable because that stables your horse. It's a good thing to mention right now as well. If you check out the population, we are in the yellow right now, as you can see, which means pretty good idea to keep an eye on it. We're going to only spend a little bit of time in town here. Usually in towns are pretty high pop. It's a good idea to get in, get some actions done, and then go enjoy the wilderness. So we're going to go over to the stable. Valentine Stable is right over here. And we're going to get ourselves a saddle and saddlebags for that horse. That way we can store some stuff on it. And then we'll head off and do a few more things. Looks like there's a horse trainer back there right now doing a little horse training. Great to see. Always good to see so much stuff happening in the server. We are filthy, as you can see. Maybe a good idea to go wash our face or something. I don't have any soap or anything. If we go to own horses now, we should be able to see Butters in here. As you can see, there's Butters. Butters, I didn't even look. Butters is a female. She has 5 health, 5 stamina, 6 courage, 5 agility, 5 speed, 5 acceleration. She's pretty basic. We have no bonding yet. She is healthy. We could sell her now back to the stable and make $20, it looks like. Her experience is 500, which is halfway to as far as we can train her up. Once we get to 1,000 experience, we do have to talk to a horse trainer to get a little higher horse experience there. She is a Kentucky Saddler, a buttermilk buckskin. Yes, that's why I call her Butters. I knew she was a buttermilk buckskin, so her name is Butters. We're going to go ahead and select Butters. We're going to make her active. Now, if we call her, she should show up. But we want to go ahead and get a saddle and saddlebags. So we're going to go back into here and we're going to buy supplies. No, we're going to go to own horses. We're going to go back into her, and we're going to go down here to tack shop. We're going to go to saddle. Now, the cheapest saddles are definitely just the Bellinger. They're $100. There is some pretty crappy ones down here. We're just going to buy the cheapest stuff we can right now. because, you know, we are brand new to the server. We can't have a bunch of fancy stuff until we make some money. So we'll go ahead and buy that for 20 bucks. There we go. Not sure why that didn't show up, but it should show up in a second. We're going to run out of saddlebags. And we should be able to buy ourselves some standard saddlebags for fairly cheap as well. Looks like 50 bucks is the cheapest saddlebags there are. Saddlebags are pretty expensive. They're more expensive than a saddle. But that's because they have actually a use, right? You actually don't need a saddle on your horse. If you want to store stuff on your horse, you need saddlebags. So we'll go ahead and go, and we'll just... the white ones look kind of cool. I wish I could see with the dang saddle on it, though, but the freaking horse is freaking out. Maybe one day we can fix some of those animations, but flopping back and forth. Yeah, let's just go with white. Do we have 50 bucks? Might have been all our money. Go ahead and back out of this now. How much money do I have left now? $34. 34 bucks, but hey, we know it's pretty easy to make money, right? Go ahead and call our horse with up on the D-pad or H on the keyboard. Says your horse is on its way. Should spawn in for us. There is Butters. She has her saddle and her saddlebags. If we focus on her, you can see we can feed her, which at the recording of this video does have a little bit of issues with some of the new advanced items that we created, but hopefully we can get that fixed soon. We could sell her to another player. We have saddlebags, Pat, and Flea. If we open our saddlebags, you can see here's our saddlebags here. We can go ahead and put some stuff in there. Not really sure. We didn't need to put anything in there right now. Maybe we'll throw our wilderness fire stuff in there right now. So we'll move that over. We'll move over this tinder box, this ferro rod, and this wood, because we don't really need all that stuff on there. We'll throw that over there as well, just so we can use it at some point. But there we go. There, see, you got some stuff in our saddlebags, got some stuff on our satchel. Go ahead and close that. That'll go ahead and save for us. Now that stuff is attached to this horse. If we sell this horse, or we get rid of it, or we do anything with this horse, all those items will disappear because they are attached to the horse itself. The horse's identifier, not attached to any kind of saddlebags or anything like that. There we go. We've been in the server for a little bit. We have ourselves bow and arrow. We got ourselves a little bit of food. We got ourselves a horse. We got ourselves a little bit of money. Let's go ahead and go out and do some hunting. So we're going to go ahead and cruise down and see if we can find ourselves a hunting, and then we'll show you what to do with all that stuff. It's pretty crowded in Valentine's. So we're going to get the heck out of here. Or here near the water, as I mentioned earlier, you can get water anywhere you want. Just go into the water and crouch down. You can collect some water or wash your face. We'll do all this. We're going to wash ourselves up a little bit. We're going to buy ourselves a horse brush so we can get our horse clean, because Butters is filthy over there. Make sure we stay out of freaking Valentine. Go ahead and wash our face, get a little clean. Clean our ears, you know, all the good stuff. Get all the spots nice and clean. And then we'll go ahead and drink some water from this river as well. Yes, we're drinking water from a river, but this is a pretty flowy river. And it isn't any dangerous area, so go ahead and drink some of this water. Nice and fresh. Now we got quite a lot of stuff in our inventory that we've been hunting for a little bit. We can go over to Crip's Outdoor Shop here. These are located all around the state. One down here in Limpany here. Outdoor store. We can go ahead and we can buy some stuff from Crip's. He's got a lot of outdoor stuff, some hunting things, some fishing gear. We also could sell things to him. As you could see, you could sell them as bulk. This is a pretty large discount to sell stuff this way to him if you're just starting out. As you can see, it's a 20% discount. So we probably have about $80 worth of stuff. So we're going to go ahead and sell him stuff individually. To be able to do that, we need to kind of know what we have. If we go over to animals here, we can see that we do have some pronghorn furs, some rabbit furs, some deer hides. We also have some antlers and some frogs. So if we go into a shop here, we can go to sell items. We can go to small pelts. We got some rabbit skins, right? There we go. Sold 2 rabbit skins. I don't think we had any more of these. Yeah, these are all skins. If we go down to small carcasses, we can sell our frogs here. Should be able to. Hopefully, maybe. These are, no, poison frog. Is there any other, toad? Is that what we had? Do we have toads right now? Yeah, we have 3 toads. There we go. Got some toads sold. We also can go to medium pelts. Those are going to be our buck pelt and our pronghorn pelt. Just like that. I don't think we had anything else in here. We also have some feathers we could sell. I did see that. We have some duck feathers, which is just, I think it's flight feathers. They don't sell for very much, but we'll sell them all. We just have 2 of those. We had more of those. Goose. We also have some fish we could sell for sure. Got some bluegill. I'm pretty sure we had some pickerel. Maybe some perch. I think we had a smallmouth bass as well. There we go, smallmouth bass. We also could sell those meats that we had as well. We should have some venison meat. That was the meat that we sold. Got from these deer here. We might have some plump bird meat as well. Meats just got added, so that's why you don't see it pop up. I'll have to actually try to fix that, but I can actually hear it working. We can back out of here now. We can go over here and go back into our inventory. We do have some deer hides that didn't get selected. And then we have some buck antlers and some deer hearts. So now if we go and check our health, we get back up to 143 bucks. Now you say, what do you do with this full carcass here? Well, go ahead and take it back up to town. And we'll show you guys the last thing to do with that for this video. So for any full animal carcass, could be a small animal, large animal, buck, deer, pronghorn, rabbit, goose, turkey, anything like that. If you didn't skin it, you can come over here and remove it from it and make sure you're hanging on to it. And you should be able to walk to the butcher here. And he'll give you a couple options to do. Now we can sell this item straight to him, which we'll probably do. Or we could break it down. By breaking it down, it allows him to butcher it for us, which actually gives you a pretty good amount of meat. If you're needing the meat to cook yourself, best to break it down. We're going to go ahead and sell this to him, though. We'll get $20 for that. You do get pretty good money for selling full carcasses. You can't carry very many with you. You also could buy yourself a hunting wagon and put more carcasses in there and pull them out and sell them to me. Maybe we'll showcase that in a later video. So in this video, we showed you how it's so easy to create a new character, join the server, load in with some clothes, basic ways to make money, including walking jobs and wagon deliveries, and also how to get yourself a horse pretty easily, as well as do yourself a good favor and get some hunting done. Hunting is a great way to make money early on by selling to Crips and the Butcher. I do appreciate you sticking around to the end of the video. If you did like this video or helped you out, make sure to hit that like button. And of course, if you're new around here and want to see more content on the channel and on the server, make sure to hit the subscribe button. I'm Austin BMX with DRB Studios, bringing ideas to life. Hope to see you on the prairie sometime, but until then, keep on creating. Here. I mean, if you haven't already, make sure to hit the subscribe button because it's free and it doesn't cost you anything and it helps us out quite a lot. Hit that subscribe button. And if you want to stick around longer, you can check out this video over here that YouTube says that you might like. You know, it might be something cool to watch. You should go check it out. Definitely, right now. Click it. Do it. Come on. It's easy. It's right there. Come on now. Click it.